guys, welcome to Gusto News. Yes, today on the news I've got Burna Boy Udogu, yeah, and as well I have Wizkid, I have Tiwa Savage and Davido in the mix, and we're rounding up with the icon president Laycon. But before I start, I'll say thank you to you guys for all you do for us, be it likes, be it a comment, telling people about Gusto. For those of you who are subscribing, thank you so much. And if you're new to this channel, or maybe you just come across any of our videos, just make sure that you do not just watch, but you also go ahead to click on the subscribe button. You can also click on the notification bell, so when we drop content like this or situations when we go live, you get to see it immediately. Starting up with Burna Boy. Yes, of course, Burna Boy have been doing so much in 2021. It's beginning to move on from the Grammy Award winning Twice a Store album. He won at the just concluded BET 3 times in a row. Yeah, Udogu, you bad. Yep. And during that period, he actually granted a whole lot of interviews where he's been asked the same questions almost at every interview during that period. And the question is usually, when are we getting another album from Burna Boy? And he goes to say, you know what, the same time you got the album last year is the same time you'll be getting another album this year. And that's just literally a month. Is it even up to a month? August is just by the corner. So yes, probably in August we'll be getting another Burna Boy's album. But yes, somebody's putting up a tweet. We don't know who this person is, probably an insider or something, and he's giving a hint on the possible features on the Burna Boy album. I'm so excited anyways about this. This person goes, The Weeknd, The Weeknd, come on. Then it goes Post Malone, Adele, others on Burna Boy's upcoming project. Who's excited? It's good to know that a lot of times our artists do not just feature Nigerian artists here, but featuring artists outside the shores of Nigeria is actually one of those things that get them the attention, and people get to listen to them. Imagine Adele's audience getting to find, okay, there's a Burna Boy song. It kind of bring more attention to them. And of course, Burna Boy on this one is getting these guys on an album with him. The person posted with a picture, the same. We don't know who they are with together, but of course it posted a picture of them like they're working, and we're just about to get another amazing body of work from Burna Boy. And with this type of people he's featuring, probably the album might just be another Grammy Award winning album again. So maybe we just see it 2 times on a row, and anyways, we'll be looking out for that one. August is just by the corner, and for me, I cannot just wait to get another Burna Boy album, because Burna always and will always deliver. Moving on to the next on this one is closely followed by the guy, because it's Wizkid. Yes, we know a lot been happening around Wizkid. Like, the whole conversation lately has been Wizkid, has been Essence, has been made in Lagos, and he's been giving FC a whole lot of bragging rights. Like, you know what, I mean, Wizkid is this, Wizkid is that, or Made in Lagos has done this for me, SS is doing this. But yes, of course, there are results that makes you feel like, okay, they are not actually over-exaggerating this thing. But of course, Made in Lagos is an amazing body of work, and of course, SS is doing so much. At the moment, it's 67 on Billboard Hot 100. Yep. And so, yeah, this person going to remind us again, one of those things that Wizkid is doing, not just for Nigeria, but of course for the African continent. He goes on to say, Wizkid becomes the first African artist to simultaneously chart on the Billboard 200 and Billboard Hot 100 in a row for 3 consecutive weeks. Yep. Of course, we are super proud of that one. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and of course, it's still there. It's not just that one that goes in and just comes out. I mean, he does it week 1, week 2, week 3 consistently. Of course, congratulations to Wizkid. The album doing so well, songs on the album still doing so well. So yes, and of course, even song like he had with Dave, that one as well is doing so well. So Wizkid is just like, it's just a man of the moment, yeah. And of course, he deserves everything he's getting. When you work hard, accolades should come after that one. Moving on next to Tiwa Savage and of course Davido. Of course, we know that Tiwa Savage got into the industry before we got to know, okay, there's a Davido. And during the time, of course, we know that a lot of artists come up to speak about, upcoming. We even see today, we see people talk about the likes of Buju, MI, they try to just talk about these guys are low, what these guys are coming with, you are not ready. And so I think this is the situation with Tiwa Savage and Davido. Of course, we know these people are actually cool at the moment, see them together. We won't see their kids together, Jamil and Imade. But it seems like it's gone like way back. Tiwa Savage has been a fan of Davido from like 10 years ago when Davido got into the music industry. Some fan went, I don't know where they actually go bring out all these old tweets. But of course, she said, random, but I'm really feeling this new artist, Davido. Well, new to me, Sha. That young man is so talented and his song is so on point. And this is 3:30 a.m. 11th of June 2011. Wow. I kind of feel like she saw into the future that, look, this is another person that is coming to sell Nigeria out to the world when it comes to music. And of course, Davido has not disappointed over the years, have he? No, keeps doing so well. At the moment, he owns the most sold Afrobeat song of all times. And so Tiwa Savage is right to have said, this guy is super, super talented. And for us, we're proud of each and every one of them. Rounding up with one of the young guys that is actually bringing, a different thing to the industry. A lot of people beginning to know about him, but not without him. If you want to talk about him, you'd always talk about a particular show. Yes, I'm talking about Laycon. And yes, if Laycon is going to talk about his music whatsoever, the show would always come up. Yeah, recently he was in a discussion with a media personality here in Nigeria, and he went on to talk about how the show has been able to help him as a person, and most importantly, help him to put out, his music. According to him, he said, although there's so many perceptions about him due to the show, but of course he wants people to know that, look, you're not seeing everything. The camera can actually not capture everything that goes on every now and then. But trust me, he says the advantages actually outweighs disadvantages of being on the show. For him, people got to know who he is, people got to know about his song, and of course his intention was just to go into the house to promote, his EP and all of that, and seeing how it has turned out to be today, finding himself performing, at different events. Yes, recently there's a Grammy performance here, yes, and that got Icon super, super excited. So yes, Laycon is excited about the opportunity to have been on Big Brother, but most especially he's grateful on the impact it has on his career as a musician. Of course, his album Shall We Begin has been doing so well. As at when it released, it's been one of the albums that's been topping on Audiomack, and of course he deserves it. Yeah guys, this is me saying goodbye on this news. But trust me, so you don't miss opportunities like this, if you're seeing our channel for the very first time, what you do, just look down there. Yep, click on the subscribe button. You can go ahead to click on the notification bell as well. And of course, the comment section is yours. Tell us what you think about this particular news. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe, guys.